friends, it's Melissa, and welcome back to a series that I thought had died. Died, killed. I got new ambitions, and I put a poll on Twitter with some 4 random things and said for y'all to vote. This is what it was on, and y'all chose this one. So, let me go ahead and properly welcome you back to Cryptids. Now, we're talking today about, because I know it's been a long time since the last episode. I know I promised at some point I was going to do mermaids, and I did. I did film a mermaids episode, but it was so bad in my own standards that I decided not to post it. So, today, I sat down. I was gonna try to refilm it. And then something caught my eye. We're talking about the Thylacine today. Now you might be wondering, Melissa, can a cryptid count if it once existed? And the answer is yes. Now, this is what I would classify more as a somewhat confirmed cryptid. Now, you all remember the definition of a cryptid, but if you don't, I will put it up over here somewhere for you, right by my head. But that is what a cryptid is. So, by definition, the Thylacine is currently a cryptid. Now, what is a Thylacine? You might have heard a different name for it. The Tasmanian tiger. Now, the last known Tasmanian tiger entirely on Earth died in 1936, and that was in captivity. The last one in the wild was shot by a hunter in 1930. Thylacines were found their home in like Australia, but normally on the Isle of Tasmania. So the Tasmanian wolf, or did I say Tasmanian fox? I said wolf, right? Yeah, Tasmanian wolf. It is a marsupial animal who it's referred to as like the Tasmanian tiger and other things like that because of its lovely, lovely black stripes. And it had like a tan, somewhat orangish reddish fur. And all of the pictures that you do see of it nowadays are just in black and white because we didn't really have color pictures back in 1936. Like we did, but we didn't. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. But yes, the last Thylacine, Tasmanian wolf, tiger, etc. died in captivity in 1936. So, Melissa, why are we talking about the Thylacine today, you might be wondering? Well, I stumbled upon, just by a quick little search, there's been a lot of sightings this year. And let me tell you, I got real excited because I not only found, unfortunately I will have to dig deeper while filming for more recent videos and pictures and whatnot, but I found the official sighting list from Tasmania's Department of Primary Industries, Parks, Water and Environment. And it shows that Tasmanian residents are reporting about the Tasmanian tigers. And so I will have this report linked down below, so you're welcome to go ahead and follow along with me. It does have a watermark across it, but it is official. So it does show you all of the sightings from, there were 2 as of this year, as of this report coming out in September 19th. I am filming this though on October 22nd, just for reference. But these are incredibly detailed reports taken officially by this department, and so these are 100% credible. Like, these are official sightings, and it makes me so excited because while there have been official sightings for things like Mothman because of newspapers, and there have been official sightings of Bigfoot because Bigfoot is just kind of everywhere apparently, and even Nessie has its own constantly updated website. This is the only thing that I have gotten that's ever been from an official government like agency or department. Like, y'all don't even understand how big that is. So, all of these are very, this goes from the 1st of September in 2016 to the 19th of September in 2019. And there was a total of 8 sightings. Now, you might think that's not a lot, but you have to realize these are all 8 credible sightings within the last 3 years. That is a huge deal, because imagine how many more we could have over the time. Now, by looking at this, it seems the most credible ones, like the majority of them, happened in 2017 and 2018, with 2 apiece. Or sorry, the most happened in 2018 with 3. But if we go all the way back, so the most recent one happened in the Midlands of Tasmania. And this one, you know, that one is a little dated because they said that he had seen it a couple years ago, so we're going to kind of disregard that. That was on the 15th of 8th month. What is that? August? Yeah. Now, on what they call Sleeping Beauty Mountain, they say that the witness cited a large footprint on the walk up to Sleeping Beauty Mountain, Mountain Riverside. They weren't able to take a photo, however, he Googled it when he got home and believes it was a Tasmanian tiger footprint. On the Hartz Mountains, also in 2018, this was in November on the 26th, sighting believes that she saw a Tasmanian tiger and 2 cubs at Hartz Mountain on that Saturday. So the fact that they didn't just see a Tasmanian tiger, but 2 cubs, meaning that there's at least 1 other adult. That's interesting. Now, this is the first of the extremely detailed reports, so I'm going to read this one to you all. So this was in Corinna, and they even have a time for this and the duration. You guys will see on the report how it's broken down, but this was in February on the 25th of 2018 in Corinna at 3:30 p.m. It lasted roughly 12 to 15 seconds, but 2 witnesses were visiting Tasmania from Western Australia. They were familiar with Australia's fauna, and on the 21st, they loaded their hire car on the Fat Man Bridge after passing through Corinna. Very soon after driving off the barge at approximately 3:30, they had just passed the end of the Bittman and were on the gravel road, traveling at approximately 60 kilometers per hour. An animal walked out hand side of the road. The 2 witnesses were heading south to Zeehan and Strahan. 3/4 of the way across the gravel, turned and looked at the vehicle a couple of times, and then walked off back in the same run it had come out of. It was in clear view for 12 to 15 seconds. The animal had a stiff and firm tail, characteristic of the fox or the wolf, that was thick at the base. It had stripes down its back. It was the size of a large kelpie, which is bigger than a fox. It's smaller than a German shepherd, and the animal was calm and did not act scared at all. Both of the witnesses are 100% certain that the animal they saw was a thylacine. It appeared to be in good condition, and the 2 witnesses were able to point to the approximate location of the sighting on the map on Billy's computer. Billy, I'm assuming, is a reporter. I don't know. And the resulting grid reference was, and they actually give the coordinates for this exact sighting. Prior to the sighting, both the witnesses were told by the barge operator that it had been a quiet day and that only 4 vehicles had been through so far for the day. On the day a report was made, one of the witnesses indicated that he was happy to be contacted on his mobile phone if there were any further questions regarding the sighting. So this is incredibly detailed, you know, not just 1 person, but 2 people in this sighting even. And the fact that the way they described the gate, like, there's videos still of the thylacine. There was crude video cameras at the time, but there is footage of thylacines in the zoo and walking around, and you can really see their tails and how they look. And why am I so sweaty? I am freezing. That was weird. Oh, was that my chair? That was my chair. But yeah, like, these people sound sane, you know. The thylacine might have been enticed to come out because, again, on that day, the barge operator said, hey, you know, there haven't really been that many people coming through. It would not be absurd to think that an animal that is hiding its existence like the thylacine, maybe not actively, maybe passively, is, you know, out there. And, you know, there are, like, literally, as of today, I was looking and there were, like, all of these new articles. The one that actually linked me to the government document was a Business Insider, and there are tons of, like, but this is, like, big recent news, and this is incredible to find out because we could actually be alive during the time that a cryptid, which is of an extinct animal, is found to have actually been alive. Like, we could be alive during this time when this happens. And that is phenomenal to me. Something like that. It was one of the last, basically, marsupial canids to have lived. So it is a very interesting animal. Again, the last one did die in captivity, but all of these recent sightings are super interesting. Like, I have never gotten to talk about something like this important, and nothing could have lined up better. And I know I'm kind of saying a whole lot of nothing new, but I just basically am wanting to open your eyes. I just kind of wanted to review that report with this show, with this little segment. And yeah, again, cryptids are something that I am very passionate about, and I 100% strongly believe that the Thylacine is a cryptid. And not only is it a cryptid, but I believe that it is still out there. It still is alive, and I am so excited that we could actually see it become reestablished as, instead of an extinct animal, an endangered animal. And not only it will then make the trip out of becoming a cryptid into just a regular old mammal. But again, this would be the part where I say if I've had any personal experiences. I've not. I just remember loving the Thylacine, and when I eventually learned as a kid that it was dead, I was sad. So this, for like 5-year-old Melissa, is very exciting, and I am so thrilled that this is something that can legitimately happen. I keep saying it, but it's just so exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching and for being here. If you'd like to support me and the channel, I do have a merch store. You guys can go ahead and check it out in the links down below. I am going to be changing soon if I haven't already, so that won't really affect you too much. It'll just change that link. But go ahead and get stuff while you can. It helps me out, helps out the artists that I am also supporting by creating designs for the channel. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, please go ahead and click right over here. And if you want to watch another video, click right over here. Don't forget to like and comment about if you think that the Thylacine will be found finally, and that we will actually see it become reinstated as just an endangered animal. I'm so excited. It could happen! But for now, this is the end of episode 4 of Cryptids, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!